Hi, I'm Alan Jones, Executive Editor for Boating World Magazine. Today I'm on the Splendor 240 Platinum Cuddy with Cam Steiner. How you doing, Cam?
Good, Alan. How are you?
Now, me and you have been out on a lot of your boats in really rough water sometimes,
Yeah.
and I just marvel at how well they handle the rough conditions. How do you do it?
Alan, we are a full planing catamaran hull. We have lift and strakes on our cat, just like a V-bottom does, and our tunnel constricts as it goes from front to back, so we impact a lot of air. And this gives us lift, which gives us really good rough water abilities and a really good smooth ride.
Well, it's unbelievable, and it's really stable at rest, too, I noticed.
Yeah, it's a good stable boat because we're a catamaran hull. Obviously, our center of gravity is not in the middle, but our center of gravity is 8 feet apart. Mm-hmm. So that makes for a good stable boat, and it also makes, since this boat is a cabin boat, a really good boat for sleeping because you don't have to lateral roll all night.
Right, good idea. Well, the other thing I noticed is when you corner on this boat, it kind of leans to the inside, unlike a lot of catamarans that give you that kind of awkward lean to the outside feeling.
Yeah, that's correct, Alan. Again, we are a full planing catamaran, so we'll lean up and bank up like a V-bottom rather than corner and flat, which is a lot safer, a lot more comfortable feel and ride.
Right. Well, I like some of the touches you've done in here. I noticed we got sort of a go fast look going here, which is appropriate because your cats go pretty fast.
Yeah, we're close to 50 mile an hour cat. We're on plane very fast. A lot of stainless on the boat, reflects in the gauges and the fusion coated bezels behind it, and just try to make it an upscale boat.
I love the new wheel too.
Yeah, it's our new burrow wheel. We also have a wheel that's available to match all the fusion coated components, all the red or the accent of the boat.
Well, looks like we fit a lot of people in the cabin. How many can we get?
It's a neat boat. It's a 24-foot boat, but it's rated for 8, and you can get 6 comfortably in the cockpit. There's not many cuddy cabin boats that you can fit 6 people in the cockpit and still have a decent-sized cabin.
Well, that's true. Usually the cabin hogs up all the space up front, gives you this little tiny cockpit.
So it's kind of like a cuddy cabin and half duck boat too.
Well, Cam, one of the things I love about this boat is how easy it is to get up to the front and how flat this surface is for safety. And as well, the very front deck when you're anchoring is really safe, especially with this optional rail.
Yeah, we have a nice sport fishing rail around the front of it, and the roof of the cabin becomes a beautiful area for sunbathing. And our foredeck there is actually, we can accommodate a couple fishing seats. So it's a good sport utility boat.
Wow, nice.
Does a lot of nice things, easy to access the front end.
I noticed we have some skylights here for the cabin.
Yeah, they're actually hatches, big enough hatches that a full-grown adult can fall out of it. But more important, they're hatches that you can open both of them up when you're overnight and have a lot of air movement in your cabin.
Fantastic. Well, Cam, one thing I really love about your swim platform is it solves a problem of you have to have enough height to be able to tilt up your inboard outboard, but you still want to have it low enough where people can actually get on and off the boat easily. Your solution is really elegantly simple. How did you come up with that?
The designer of our company, Mr. Heckman, designed it for that exact reason. The swim platforms on most boats are too high to get in the water good, so we've kept the center height high to accommodate the IO, and then we've lowered either side right down to the water level for easy entry for kids or adults, or it's just a lot easier to enter. Then we've added a 3-step ladder to it, so getting in and out of water is really easy.
You don't even need a ladder. It's so low back here, you can just scoot right on.
We've got a grab handle back there, and it's just really innovative. It shows the innovation of a small company.
Yep. Check out the size of this cabin. This is a queen-size bed. You will never see this in another 24-foot boat. It's extremely comfortable, too. It's a 2-section mattress, and there's actually storage underneath here, too. That's really easily accessible. Makes use of all the space in the boat. And a really neat feature that you don't see on many boats this size is this gigantic hatch that you can actually escape if you have to. Well, Cam, this looks like it'd be a great weekender boat. Now, what if you have more than 2 people in your family? What do you do?
The nice thing about this boat is you put a bimini top on it, and you can put a cabana enclosure around it with screens and windows, and that makes this cockpit an aft cabin. Makes it nice just for overnighting on.
Nice. I notice you have an icebox here. Can you also upgrade?
Yeah, it comes standard with an icebox, and then you can put a shore power package on it with an AC/DC refrigerator, and It's a nice thing about a custom builder. We can do a lot of nice little details like that.
I understand you don't have to worry too much about the deep water in this too.
Yeah, it's another beautiful aspect of Catamaran is we have a 12-inch hull draft on this boat with the drive up, so it's really good for shallow water areas, but the Catamaran hull allows us to do well on rough water too.
Well, if you let me borrow this, I want to take it to the Everglades, if you don't mind.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Awesome. Just finished testing the Splendor 240 Platinum Cuddy, and I want to tell you, this is one of the most seaworthy cuddy cabin deck boats you'll ever find. I've been out on rough water in this boat, and it really handles well. We got it on a calm lake today, but it's still a pretty spectacular performer. With a Mercruiser 350 mag with 300 horsepower, got it playing in less than 4 seconds, 0 to 30 in less than 6 seconds with that twin prop Bravo 3 outdrive on back. Plenty of power. And I'll tell you what, this cat really handles well. It leans in like a normal V-hull boat. Cats sometimes lean to the outside, which is a little disconcerting for your passengers. But it's a really hopping little boat. For more information on the Splendor 240 Cuddy and other great boats, go to boatingworld.com. I'm Alan Jones, and we'll see you out on the water.